Hello everyone, this is Christian Pepe with First Equity Mortgage located in Seagirt, New Jersey. And today we wanted to take a couple minutes and talk about purchase transactions, more specifically loan involved with purchasing a home. We're just going to do a quick little Q&A just to clear up some maybe questions that home buyers may have out there.
So Christian, what's the best way for a home buyer to know what they qualify for?
Yeah, it's a great question. Probably the most important part of buying a home is knowing what you can qualify for. And the best way to handle this is to set up a one-on-one consultation with your loan officer as soon as possible. At the beginning part of the process, it's important for you to sit down with your loan officer to make sure that you review all the components of what it takes to qualify for a loan, such as their income, their assets, their credit situation. And what this allows us to do is, one, to see if they can qualify for a loan, and then additionally what programs they can qualify for. And really at the end of the day, what kind of payment we're looking for, that we're looking at, and can the borrower afford that payment. And I think a lot of times borrowers may be surprised one way or another, sometimes at maybe how little they can afford or how much they can afford, especially with interest rates currently being as low as they are.
So what kind of documentation does a borrower need to provide in order to get their loan approved?
Yeah, I mean, nowadays with mortgage financing, it's definitely harder than it has been in the past. There are some documentation that is required. The main thing, the most important thing is we're going to look at your credit. Looking at your credit score, your overall credit history is one of the most important things, and then additionally is your income situation. How much money you make, on paper, what your tax returns show that your income is, and we really want to look at that comparison in terms to how much debt you're carrying versus your income, and we're really going to want to see that that fits within a certain threshold to make sure that we're not putting anybody in a situation for a loan that they can't afford.
So most people have heard war stories of loans taking so long to close. How quickly can a home buyer close on their loan with us?
Yeah, I mean, we have gotten purchase transactions closed in as quickly as 21 days, but however, I would say in a normal transaction, we'd like to see it be, roughly a 45 to 60 day time frame. But we also understand that sometimes it's important. Borrowers may be getting a deal by being able to close as quickly as possible. So we've had experience in those type of situations, and we feel safely that we've gotten them done as quickly as 21 days. But really, a 30-day time frame is reasonable. But we like to, in a normal transaction, usually has about a 45-day window.
So lastly, what's the most important thing a borrower should know when they're buying a home? Or what are some of the biggest misconceptions that borrowers have when they're purchasing a home?
Yeah, sure. I guess I'll start with the second part first, is the misconception part of things. I mean, really, you hear a lot of different things out there that you have to put 20% down in order to qualify for a loan these days, which is something that's absolutely not true. We have programs that allow borrowers to put as little as 3.5% down. We have some programs for veterans and for some rural housing areas that you could put as little as no money down. There's also programs where you're able to roll in your closing costs with your mortgage, and you're still able to get a 30-year fixed interest rate at pretty low rates. Another misconception is that I hear FHA loans are only for first-time home buyers, which is definitely not the case. Also have heard that people can't buy investment properties nowadays, and that's something else that's not the case. So you do need to be able to show your income to qualify for these loans, but we still are able to get a lot of things done at lower rates. As far as the process and what's the most important thing to know when buying a home, really is the process part of it. Certain things definitely need to happen before other things can take place, and sometimes I find borrowers may go out and put an offer in, whether it be on their own or with a realtor, and then try to figure out what they can qualify for, and that really sets people up for pitfalls and sets people up for potential failure. We definitely, if people are even thinking about looking for a home or just contemplating buying something, we think the best thing to do is meet with a loan officer. Anybody located in New Jersey can come to our office. We're located in Seagirt, in Monmouth County, and we'd be glad to sit down and do a free credit analysis, income analysis, and really break it down after looking at each individual situation to let you know what you can afford. We feel this is something that the big banks may lack in the sense that they don't take the time to look at each situation one-on-one, and that's something that we really feel that we bring to the table here at First Equity to help people out. So I think that's it. If anybody has any further questions, which I'm sure you do, you can definitely either visit us. Our website is www.femtg.com, or they can give us a call at 732-359-7800. And again, it's First Equity Mortgage in Seagirt, New Jersey. Thanks for your time.
Thank you, Christian.